All right, we are getting right into this power yoga. This has been requested. We are getting into an intermediate power yoga class. It's longer, it's more intense. I'm going to take these shoes off and we're getting right into this workout. Let's go. All right, welcome to your workout. My name is Alexis. Make sure you click that like button. Let me know you're here. We're getting into a 3-move warm-up. Then we're going into our Sun Salutation. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to start in child's pose. Hands nice and wide, fingers nice and wide, knees wider, toes to touch, and then sit your hips back to your heels. Forehead comes down to the mat. Flare the fingers, ground through the fingers and the heels of the hands. Press the hips back, opening the lower back. Let's get into this workout. So we are moving in this child pose, but let's incorporate breath before we do. Inhale. On the exhale, press and push. One more big breath. On the next inhale, come up to tabletop, legs come parallel, and then you're going to drop your hips and then push back into child's pose. Now, in this workout, we have a quick warm-up, and then we're going to move into Sun Salutations. We'll move into Sun Salutations slowly, so we'll take our time getting our bodies used to the movement of Sun Salutations. And then we'll go into a lovely sequence of moves that are really going to get into your muscles, and it's just going to feel so good. So good. I'm very excited about this. I'm here at Downtown Celebration in the grass, in the sun. It is so hot already. All right, let's do one more. Come down and then press all the way back. All right, we're going to transition into gate pose. So come all the way up and then transition towards me to the long edge of your mat. You're going to take your right leg out, plant the blade of your foot, sit up nice and tall. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is take our body side to side, warming up, back and forth, the upper body and those inside of the thigh, which is called the adductors. Lots of requests for power yoga, lots of requests for a longer workout, which I was surprised. I didn't think that you guys would hang out with me that long. I'm so chatty, but I'm so glad that it's being well received. I'm so glad that you love working out, and I love having you here. And thank you so much for dropping all of your feedback. It helps me tremendously. All right, go ahead and take the hands down to switch out the legs back and forth. And then when you're ready, sway side to side. Incorporating power yoga is going to give you the cardio. So if you're looking for a nice shred and using your own body weight, no gym equipment needed for this workout, just you, your mat, and get ready to get that dopamine hit, right? The muscles love it. It's a nice little espresso shot for the muscles. Back and forth. Reach long. All right, you got one more pose for your warm-up. It's a doozy. It's really going to warm up the chest, warm up the back of the body, and get your body ready to take it on. All right, so we are transitioning into plank. So make this your last one on each side. And then we're going to transition into plank. Wrists stack with shoulders. Ground and push press into your mat. And then we're going to pike up to downward facing dog. So pike up and push down, back and forth from downward facing dog into your plank, nice and strong. Make the choice right now to be strong. Make the choice right now to make this your workout. You're going to take this on, right? All the positivity coming through the camera, into the TV, into your phone, towards you right now. Make the choice to make you number one. Number one. Back and forth. All right. Let's go. Press and push. You got one more. Hold downward facing dog. Press and push the ground away, driving the heels as best you can into the mat. All right, we're getting right into this workout, floating right into plank. We're going into Sun Salutations, into Chaturanga. So bring it all the way down to your belly, uncurl your toes, lift to Cobra. Cobra, bent arms, gaze comes neutral, or you can go into upward facing dog, straighten the arms, lift the gaze, press and push out of the hands. Good, come back down to your belly, curl your toes, lift your hips into downward facing dog. Let's get into these Sun Salutations. Lift the heels, bend the knees, walk the feet to meet the hands, drop into your first forward fold, opening the back, releasing the hamstrings, everything hangs nice and long. Enjoy that stretch. Good, inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, look ahead of your mat. Hands onto the shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, bend the feet, bend the knees. Bring it back to plank, step or jump back. Come into your chaturanga, scrape the elbows down to the sides of the ribs. Uncurl your toes, lift to cobra or up dog, your choice. Nice and slow here into these Sun Salutations. Curl the toes, lift the hips, drop the head, come into downward facing dog. Press into the heels. Go ahead and lift the heels, bend the knees, shoot back into a squat position to really drive yourself up to your hands. So jump to the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold, please. Drop the head, release everything long. Inhale, half lift. Gorgeous. Exhale, drop, plant the hands, jump, step, plank, now to chaturanga. Good. Uncurl your toes. Lift to cobra or up dog. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, drop the head, press and push. You got one more. Lift the heels, bend, squat, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, big sweep of the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, half lift. Come to your shins, look ahead of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, drop, plant, go back to the plank, into your chaturanga, immediately uncurl, press and push. Good. Go into downward facing dog, right into it, lift, inhale, the right knee into the chest, exhale to the sky, flex the foot, bend the heel to seat, open everything up to scorpion. Reset the body. Before we get into this sequence, press and push, open, stretch. Good. Drive the knee in, plant the foot, ground the back heel for a warrior stance. Lift the whole body up. Let me get myself all reset. We're going into reverse warrior. Hand comes long, press and push into a reverse warrior. Open it up. Breathe. Nice strong body. So think about lifting and opening. All right, let's go into right angle. Float right into right angle, forearm to thigh, ear to bicep. Gaze can come up or down or stay neutral. Breathe. Nice strong legs. Think of opening everything up. So the tendency is to close, open, press. Top hand goes for a ride. Doesn't matter any way you'd like to circle. We're just going to go ahead and work on that rotator cuff. You got two more. Last one, hold it, ear, bicep, and then stretch through those fingertips, open the chest, really engage into the body, everything with intention. All right, we're going into Wild Thing. So it's a little bit of a tough one, so we'll take it slowly. We're gonna go into a lunge position, so bring that back heel up, frame the front foot. That right leg is coming to plank and hovering. You're bringing your heel into your seat, bringing it back behind your hip. Hips lift up, extend nice and long up overhead. Beautiful. Wild Thing. Stretch up and out. This is one of those moves you can show at the party. It's a beautiful party trick. You had a few drinks, you could hop into Wild Thing, show it off to your friends. All right, come back into plank, going into your vinyasa flow, into chaturanga. Come all the way down. Uncurl your toes, lift the chest, cobra or up dog. As you do, go ahead and ground one more time. Curl the toes, lift the hips, drop the head. Downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, press and push everything away, taking a moment to reset. Heels drive down. All right, so you're in it. You know what to do. We're going into the left side now. Get the mind right, get the body strong, and let's go. Inhale the left knee to the chest. Exhale to the sky. Straighten the leg. Then flex the foot, Bend the heel to seat, open a scorpion, press and push the ground away. Gorgeous. Drive everything through to your low lunge. Bring the back heel down. Come up into a warrior stance, right into reverse warrior. Drop in. Really reach up and out. Breathe. Using the breath, sending oxygen to the muscles, light up the body. Right angle, drop in, forearm to thigh, ear, bicep lined up, reach nice and long, open the chest. Flare the fingers. Nice and strong. All right, top hand goes for a ride, working that rotator cuff. You got 4 of them. All right, make this your last one. Ear, bicep lined up. Readjust. Open the chest up as much as you can. Flaring the fingers. Pressing everything up and open. Nice long lines. All right, we got wild thing. Ground everything. Heel comes up into a low lunge. Back foot floats. Flex the heel to the seat. Drive it behind you. Lift the hips. Drop back into wild thing. Nice long lines. Press and push. I know it's hard. You got it. Keep it up. Keep going. Keep moving. There you go. Stay with it. All right, back into your chaturanga. Plank first. Elbows drive back. Strong. Uncurl. Press, push. Up dog. Cobra. Your choice. Belly down. Curl your toes. Lift your hips. Drop your head. Go. Down dog. All right, we're dropping all the way to our bellies. We are getting into some back work and some strength here. So we're going to go right into our bellies, and we're going to go right into Sphinx pose. So forearms down to the mat, uncurl your toes, lift everything up, and then tuck your chin to your chest for cat-cow. Here, back and forth in Sphinx pose. Press and push. Taking a reset here, stretching the body. That was an intense sequence. I had to film that 3 times, so I am really tired, but we got it done. The sun kept on shutting the phone off, so I had to keep on recording it. Here comes the sun again, so hopefully it doesn't shut the camera off again. We'll see. All right, come all the way back up to Sphinx pose. Gaze comes forward. We're going to drop to our bellies, bringing our palms to our thighs. Press the fingers and pull everything up. The chest comes off the mat. Then the legs come off the mat for shark pose. Open, open, open. Good. Drop and collapse. Gaze comes over to the left. Stretch the neck. Relax everything down. Good. Then lift back up to shark pose. Press and push. Breathe. Lift everything up. Thighs off the mat. Chest off the mat. Push. Yeah, there you go. All right, come to the other side. Relax everything down. Stretch the neck. All right, last shark pose. Lift everything up this time. Bend the knees. Flex the feet. Grab and capture the feet. Kick the feet all the way up to bow pose as high as you can. Breathe. There you go. Working the back, stretching everything out as well. Strength and stretch all wrapped into one. That's why we love yoga. All right, collapse everything, going into scorpion. Hands come to a T. Left leg comes back and around and touch behind. Back and forth in scorpion. You can box out the one hand to press and push to open the hip. Nice release in the lower back. Ooh, side body. Last one each side. All right, transition right into plank. Curl the toes, meet me into plank, hold plank. Press and push to downward facing dog. Then open the legs nice and wide. They could be as wide as the mat or even wider. I'm gonna go out in this grass. And then press and push back. You're going to feel a big difference in your downward facing dog with that wide leg option. So really enjoy opening up the back, all of that hard work from the shark pose, from bow pose, and that sequence with all those warriors. Forget about it. Ugh, feels so good. All right, we're going to take this into a circle. So we're going to clean the table in our downward facing dog. So make a circle, go into plank, and then press and push to your wide leg downward facing dog. Really working back each hamstring as you press and push through from plank to downward facing dog. And if you want to try to keep your legs a little closer, you can bring it back into a normal downward facing dog, but try this wide leg option. It's really good. Reverse the other way, opening up that low back. All right, make this your last one. Go ahead back into your wide leg downward facing dog, press and push. All right, go ahead, bring yourself down to your knees. We're going to transition onto our backs. And we're going to go into some bridge work. All right, so bring your knees up into your chest. Let's reset the spine first, rocking the knees back and forth. Resetting the spine before we go into this bridge work. Gotta love some bridge work. Getting those glutes, getting the quads. All right, so feet planted down onto the mat. Let's do it. Feet are as wide as the mat, so bring your feet nice and wide. Palms facing down, and they're right by your hips. So hands are right by your hips. Lift your seat to your highest bridge. Inhale all the way up. Squeeze the glutes. Go ahead and pulse up for 8. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down for singles. Go down and up, down and up. You got 6 more. Last 4. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Hold it up. Circle the hips. Circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other way. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. And then you're going to go ahead and knock the knees in for 8. Go 8, 7, 6. Oh, there's a cloud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knees out. Just the right knee goes out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hips high. 2, 1. Left knee goes. Go 8, 7, 6. Hips high. 4, 3. You got it. 2, 1. Drop the hips for a second. Bring the knees in. Rock it out. We're going to bring the feet parallel. So bring the feet parallel, drop the feet, lift the hips, hands ground right by your hips, palms facing down. Right knee comes into tabletop, and then you're going to go ahead and kick up, kick out. So kick up, you can point the toe if you wish, kick out. That's 7. Good. Press. Good. You have 4 more. Go. 4, hips high. 3, 2, last 1. Hold it up. Make circles. Go 10, 9. You thought it was 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. Go 8. Yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch it out. Go ahead and bring the left knee up into tabletop. You kick up, you kick out. So let's kick up first. Go 8. Breathe. Hips high. Yes, there you go. Glute work working. 6. That's 4. Push and press. 3. Hips high. 2. Oh, I got a bug. Last 1. Hold it up. Circle. Go 10. 9. A little Pilates work here today in yoga. And 7, 6, 5. Straighten up. Hips high. 4, 3, 2, and switch the other way. Reverse your circle. Make them really small. Good. You got 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bring your knees up into your chest. Good. Bring your forehead to your knees. Make yourself a nice tight ball, stretching your spine. Good. Then make yourself an X, hands up overhead. Relax everything long. Melt into your mat. Good. Bring the right knee up into your chest. Interlace it at the shin. Bring your right knee up into your right armpit, opening the hip just a tiny bit. Go ahead and switch it out. Left knee up into the chest, and then open it up. So the left knee is into that armpit, that left armpit. So you're opening up the groin area. Press and push. A little stretch before we move on. Clean the slate. We're going to work on abs next before we close out our workout. Good. Bring everything in one more time and then rock back and forth. You can make windshield wipers with your knees. Just releasing the lower back. I got that sun right in my face. Oh, it's so sunny today. Of course, it's Florida. It's September, though, so you would think that we'd get a little bit of a fall weather, but no, that doesn't happen until like January, February. All right, go ahead and bring the feet, plant them onto the mat. Take everything as wide as the mat, so feet are as wide as the mat. Peel the shoulders up off the mat, hands come along, and then you're just going to go ahead to the right side and left side, back and forth, working the obliques. Take the shoulders up off the mat as best you can, pressing and pushing. Good. You got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down, reset. Bring your feet parallel. Bring your feet up into tabletop. Hands come up behind your head. You're going to go ahead and bring your elbows in to touch your knees, and then come nice and long. Elbows in and open. In and open. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Hollow hold. Hands come up overhead. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bring your knees in, rock them back and forth. Release, relax, recover. Go ahead and rock yourself all the way up. We're going to get into a few stretches to cool down. Bring your knees to the back. Come into tabletop position. Curl up to cat, tucking the chin to the chest, opening everything up. In your tabletop, shoulders are stacked with your wrists, knees are stacked with your hips, keeping everything in line. And then drop the belly, lift the seat, lift the gaze, tuck in the elbows for cow pose. All right, cycle through, back and forth. Inhale, opening up the shoulder blades, releasing everything. On the cow, releasing the abs. All right. We're getting it done. Good. Curl the toes, lift the hips, and then come into a standing position. Feet come nice and wide. Step right to me. Go ahead and inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Nice wide leg, forward fold. Drop the head. Everything releases long. Go ahead and ground your hand and open up. Nice twist. Breathe, open and twist. And switch it out, other side. And back to your wide leg forward fold. You can bend the elbows and then put your pinky fingers into the nooks of the elbows, folding your arms and then rocking back and forth. Nice pendulum. Releasing the lower back, releasing the hamstrings. All right, let's finish in goddess. Go ahead and bring your feet to the diagonal, so the sides of the mat. Heels come in. One of my clients calls this the caveman squat. It's called the yogi squat. And come down Opening up the thighs, using the elbows, come into prayer, or you can go ahead and rock back and forth, working on hip mobility. I am so itchy from that grass. Oh my goodness. I need to go home and take a shower. They spray this grass with something. Yeah. It's a lot. I got my friend right behind the camera. She's reading her newspaper. She's been here with me while I've had to record this video 3 or 4 times because the camera kept on shutting off from the sun. So it's been nice to have someone here while I'm working out. I'm usually just working out and talking to a phone. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring our hips up. Come into a nice forward fold. Round the back, roll it up. And then go ahead and take a seat onto your mat. Cross the ankles. Come right to me. Inhale, sweep the arms. Open into cactus. You got 3 more. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, open. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for being here with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. And let me know, what was your favorite thing about this? I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.